about this issue because this was giant this week, which is the Stop Online Piracy Act, which they thought was, I mean, it did certainly arouse people. They stopped it. The bill is dead. The issue is not. And, you know, when I first read about it, I was like, oh, good, they stopped this. And then I thought, you know what? My documentary, my comedy documentary, Religulous, I remember when that was out, and they were pirating it and put it online, and all the money we lost on that. And I was like, you know what? Somebody has to bring up that there is a moral dimension to this. I don't think this is brought up enough. Now, I know that they're saying that apparently this bill would somehow infringe on free speech. I haven't read the bill. I don't know. I don't know if anybody who even has read the bill can predict that. But it seems like it might be a red herring because people just want to steal. Because they can. You know, I call it Caucasian looting. And just because you're sitting at your computer in your pajama bottoms doesn't mean you're not stealing.
He's wrong. 80% of the piracy in the world in these matters happens in China, by the way.
Well,
it does.
Okay, but we're not Chinese.
I know. But this bill managed the Internet. It took the most creative part of our economic world, the Internet, and all the related media to that, and tried to manage it from Washington, D.C.
Right.
It's a mistake. We have options in our justice system to do it. Now, Bill, it takes money, it takes effort, it takes attorneys. You have to really get serious about it.
And it takes a little, and it takes a little cooperation from the people who are participating in the stealing. That's not what we're getting. I remember when I went through this, you know, when it was like, well, we took that one down, and then 10 minutes later, another one would pop up. I mean, it's almost impossible to get all.
Let's say where I work at, the Daily Caller. Here's our concern would be, I mean, we haven't had the meeting or whatnot, but my concern at least would be, a lot of what we use is user-generated content, okay? And so we could have someone who posts a comment on my blog that somehow infringe on a copyright or whatever, someone who's someone who doesn't work for us but a contributor. If, according to my understanding of this law is, that if someone complains to the government about this, they would act first and ask questions later. So they would shut down the Daily Caller, which would destroy us financially. The other problem is the chilling effect this would have on venture capitalists who want to invest in the next Facebook, right? So if I'm a donor, if I'm an investor who wants to get involved, I'm going to be like, hey, guys, I don't know that I want to be involved. The two guys in a garage somewhere right now who are building the next Facebook, this could destroy them.
They need to deal with this, I think, with a scalpel and not with an axe. Clearly, the issue of piracy is a big deal. But I would say, just as a separate matter, you have to admire the unbelievable effort of everyday people to actually impact democracy. Unlike this, you know, Citizens United and these PACs that have a few people trying to, infiltrate the airwaves, this was people all across the country who were saying to our legislators,
we still want free shit. That's what they were saying. All right.